What's up, Capricorn? Let's see what your current situation is. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn placement. You guys could be dealing with a Pisces. Somebody here could be like throwing in your face, like mishaps, maybe the things that you've done in the past. You're standing by your conviction, though, of saying that you've changed. Or someone here is like, no, but I've changed. So you could actually be the one telling somebody what's what and reminding them of like betrayals. My left ear is ringing right now. You could just be reminding people of what they've done to you. Especially if you become distant from them. All right, you guys have the Queen of Wands, the Death card, the Sun, Seven of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords, and then the Four of Wands. I'm hearing happily never after. If you guys are currently, some of you guys could currently be experiencing like a divorce or something like that, something along those lines. This is meant to happen. 10 and 10, okay? Completion here. You guys could have been playing house with somebody. No, it's not to be rude or to downplay anybody's relationship here, okay? This is just kind of like how the cards are coming up with it. Essentially, this was meant to come to an end because ultimately what you thought was like the real deal here, Spirit is saying wait till you actually see what the real deal is, okay? So again, it's like right now you guys could be going through some sort of ending, some sort of divorce, some sort of somebody here could have lost a house, okay? But it's like this isn't written in stone. It's not etched in stone. Again, the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is always turning and it will always turn in your favor, regardless of how you feel about that, okay? When things don't work out for you, it's for your highest good. When things do work out for you, it's because they're meant for you. So when you look at it from that perspective, it allows you to have some sort of like ray of hope. On top of that, it allows you to not take things so personally, okay? That may not be helpful, but essentially that's just what it is that they want me to relay to you with that. But yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Swords, 4 of Wands, again, you could have been in a marriage here or in a relationship living with somebody and things like you're not happy, okay? Things weren't copacetic, things weren't going the way you wanted them to go. Whether you guys were trying to be controlling or that person was trying to be controlling, it feels like there's a controlling energy here, okay? There's a reason something didn't work out. There was definitely deception. Somebody either lied, cheated, or manipulated. But whatever this is, it just feels like this is still attainable. Okay, it doesn't matter if this happened here. Okay, it doesn't matter if this came to an end, if this marriage came to an end, if this relationship came to an end, doesn't matter. Okay, this is still fated to happen for you, but it's going to be fated to happen to you with the right person. So again, whatever endings you're experiencing right now, you're meant to experience them, take the lesson, and move forward. It's meant to build you up to your highest potential here, okay? Queen of Wands to the Death card to the Sun. A lot of you guys have a new beginning. Some of you guys are just focusing on yourself right now currently, okay? You're like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to be in a relationship. I want to focus on me. So a lot of you guys are looking at like ending situations that no longer serve you. The Queen of Wands there is staring at the Death card to the Sun. A lot of you guys would be a lot happier if you were out of whatever situations these were, if you were just able to focus on yourself. Some of you guys are about to experience a glow up here. So there is a rebirth in that, a resurgence, and it's going to help you to have more self-illumination, more self-awareness here, okay? So it just feels like moving forward, you guys are going to be focusing on your happiness, and there is like a revitalization of your happiness, okay? Because you guys are going to be looking your tip top, your best, okay? Some of you guys haven't been at your best in a long time. Some of you guys could have put on weight. Maybe you can't put on weight and you're just like, oh, some of you guys could be like killing yourselves in the gym and not seeing results, but it feels like you guys have been patient enough and like moving forward. Maybe right now you're currently starting to see results, okay? Because this is current. So again, there's like this rebirth, this resurgence here of self, and it just feels like you guys are feeling really good right now, okay? With the Death card to the Sun of the Seven of Swords, there's a lot of strategy here moving forward, okay? It's like even though you're working on yourself physically, some of you guys are working on yourself spiritually and mentally, okay? It's like the more that you work on yourself, the more clarity that you're going to have about what you want, because you're deciding on the type of person you want to become, all right? And so again, this is all for your highest good. All right, what else do we have? Okay, you have the 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups. You guys regret making a decision here. It feels like somebody here made a decision to go in a certain direction. Maybe you left a person and got into another relationship. Maybe you chose what you felt was the wrong person, but you're not satisfied. It feels like you guys were like duped, right? Somebody convinced you that they were the one, and they convinced you that they wanted what you wanted, and it just feels like that's not it at all. In fact, they made you feel somebody could have left you out in the cold. Also, too, if you did anything shady where like you did leave someone for someone else, it feels like you're being left out in the cold now. It feels like karma for somebody here. Okay, let's see, what else are your current situations, Capricorn? You have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini here. All right, I'll take those. Okay, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, it feels like somebody here like chose like a wrong collaboration. Some of you guys could have gotten out of a relationship because you're like, you know what, I miss being with my friends, I miss doing all that, and so it's like you cut out like situations. Or some of you guys, you could be the type of person that when you get into a relationship you ignore your friends, and so it feels like you had your back towards them, and like now you kind of regret that because maybe something didn't work out the way you had hoped it to. Okay, also, too, some of you guys regret dealing with certain people, honestly, with that Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Five of Cups. You're like, damn, like I really thought that I was going in the right direction, and you really weren't. Others of you, if you have people around you that are like testing your patience or just testing you, like they don't think you're gonna do anything, or they think that you're very passive, it feels like you're gonna make them regret that thought in general. Okay, so it feels like if people are coming around disturbing your peace, trying to make you feel a certain kind of way about yourself, it's like they immediately regret that because you guys are quick to draw your sword here. Okay, with the Star, the Five of Wands, and the High Priestess, a lot of you guys could be healing some inner wounds here. Somebody here could be going through a dark night of the soul, or you're just taking some time away, okay? A lot of you guys are building your intuition right now, and I feel like you guys are getting downloads because you have the Eight of Wands here. Some of you guys are really starting to get into meditation or spirituality with that Star card here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or you could have been doing this since Aquarius season. It is also the age of Aquarius, so it just feels like a lot of you guys could have tapped into like your third eye, or you could have tapped into the ethers, or just more of like the spiritual realm. Some of you guys could be listening to binary beats, but it just feels like you guys are looking for peace. There's like a tranquility here, right? And so it's like you guys will do anything to protect that. So it feels like if like you could have like a possible like routine is what I'm getting. So some of you guys, you know, you make sure that you meditate like 10 minutes a day, and that you do your grounding for like 30 minutes, and like your intuition is becoming stronger because of it, okay? And it feels like you guys are protecting this, and it's like a cycle. It's like your intuition is telling you to protect your healing, and the more that you heal, the more that you need to like protect your intuition by doing the healing, okay? So it feels like you're not really compromising when it comes to whatever these health remedies or health routines are, because it's making you feel better as a person. You have the World here. You do have a new cycle that is coming in. You could currently be in a new cycle. Oh, what else? One more. Okay. This fell in the trash, so I don't know how I feel about that. You got the World, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Some of you guys, somebody here, okay, you could be really good. You could be wanting to retire. But since the Four of Swords fell in the trash, it just feels like you guys could be... I hope not. I hope that you guys right now are not giving up on a dream. I hope that you're not giving up on an ambition, okay? It feels like you guys could be taking a pause or something like that from like this Ten of Pentacles and this cycle. So again, if there's something you've been working on or working towards, don't give up. Like, now's not the time to give up. It just feels like you guys need to keep moving forward so that you can finally see the alignment. And yeah, look, I mean, you end with the same card that like that we started with. At least I think that was you guys. Yeah, I hope that you guys are continuing. Like, if you're feeling unmotivated at this point in time, maybe fine, take a rest, but like don't take your eye off of the prize is what I'm getting here, okay? You need to be stubborn like the bull is what I'm hearing, or you guys need to be stubborn the way Capricorns are stubborn. I don't know how stubborn you guys are though. But ultimately, it just looks like you have this new cycle that you are currently like imagining right now, like envisioning having. are currently in. And so, like I said, some of you guys that are actually in the cycle, like, yeah, some of you guys could retire right now with that Four of Swords. Okay, others of you, it's like if you're not there yet, like, don't give up. You can take a minute, take a breather, figure out how you're gonna navigate, how you're gonna get that, but it's here. Okay, the opportunity to excel and do better and have everything that you've ever wanted is here. Yeah, as I split the deck, you have the Magician to the Devil. It's you guys. To the Strength. Yeah, don't give up on your manifestations. Don't don't let the voices in your head talk you out of what's meant for you. Okay, like, keep your conviction here. Stand strong. All right, don't just like buy into whatever the toxicity of these words or this false belief that you can't make something happen. It's a lie. You can. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this helps and resonates. I'll catch you in the next one, Capricorn.